There are ways to make your brain bigger, faster, and stronger. And dancing is one of the best. It doesn't just use your whole body, but works most of your brain too. A bit like jogging and doing a Sudoku at the same time. Here are 4 ways dancing transforms your brain and makes it more resilient. Dancing lights up the whole brain. These are the parts you use when you balance and coordinate your movements. When you see others dance around you and work out where your body is in the space, as well as learning and remembering a routine. Being ready to react, especially if anything goes wrong. And maybe the hardest part, staying motivated to keep dancing week after week. All of this activity means it can be better for the brain than other types of exercise. Dr. Chen is a former professional dancer and explains why.
If we're just exercising our muscles, for example, if we're just running on the treadmill, or if we're just lifting weight, over time that just becomes raw muscle memory and you're not so much challenging your brain anymore. Whereas dancing, you're constantly engaging different parts of the brain.
Like doing a workout to shape your body, you can also shape your brain. It has an extraordinary ability to grow, rewire, and reorganize your whole life. This is called neuroplasticity, and dance is good brain exercise.
So when you dance, research has shown that it grows the gray matter and it grows the white matter as well, and make these pathways more efficient and make your neurons bigger and make them more effective.
Let's break it down. The brain is formed of cells called neurons. That's what brain tissue is made of. Each neuron has a head, which is its control center. Together, they make up the gray matter in the outer layer of the brain. This is where information is received and processed. The tail of the neuron, or axon, is the white matter. It's the central connective tissue and sends messages around the different brain regions and the rest of the body. So dancing can actually increase all that brain tissue. And scientists have also found that regular exercise makes the brain stronger by producing more of an incredibly helpful substance.
When you dance, or when you exercise in general, you produce this hormone called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, and it's basically a fertilizer for your brain cells, and it helps your brain cells grow, and it helps with neuroplasticity.
The human brain is made up of about 86 billion of these cells. Each neuron can fire between 1 and 200 times per second, depending on what you're doing. These neural messages are electrical pulses sent back and forth faster than the blink of an eye. And dance has been shown to improve the way these messages travel. This is something Dr. Julia Bassos sees when she measures the brain activity of dancers using specialized caps as they move in real time. She's the dancer on the left.
The flow of information from one region to another can be faster, and it enhances our ability to learn and remember information, to have better cognitive function, and to support emotional health.
Because your brain controls your body, if your neurons communicate better, that can impact nearly everything you do.
So coordination is going to be improved. The way we respond to others through communication and through speaking is going to be improved. The way we may even answer math questions or other problem-solving abilities will be enhanced.
Whether in a class, a club, on TikTok, or when no one is watching, dancing feels good. This is because the brain releases an enjoyable cocktail of hormones that boost your mood. They're the ones you've probably heard of, like endorphins, the body's natural painkiller, dopamine and serotonin, both natural mood lifters. And if you're dancing with other people, you also get oxytocin, the bonding hormone. The more you do an activity like dancing, the more your brain looks forward to, even craves, doing it again.
The more we participate in dance and the more it's exposed to these neurochemicals, the more you're going to want to have those experiences and feel those sensations. And this is one of the reasons why people keep coming back to the dance floor.
While you might not notice the impact of your bigger, faster brain now, it could be extremely important as you get older. As we age, our neurons naturally start to die. This can lead to degenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. There is no cure for these illnesses, only prevention. The best way to do that? Build up a big neural reserve.
You can think of it as like a savings account, and activities like learning or really complex work or dancing are like making deposits into your savings bank. A catastrophe happens, if you only have $100, you're going to go into debt. But if you have $1 million, for example, that's what if you have a good cognitive reserve, you have a lot of money.
Having lots of neurons means you have many potential routes for messages to travel, not just one or two.
So then you can bypass the neurons that have died with other alternative pathways that maybe other people don't have, but you have because of what you built over the years.
There's scientific evidence that dance helps do just that. Researchers looked at links between different leisure activities and the risk of dementia. The study followed the impact of 11 physical exercises, like swimming, walking, or doing housework. Dancing was the only one shown to lower the risk of dementia.
When we age, the brain starts to degenerate, and dance can help stave that off. It can help to increase cognitive function, support brain health in general, grow neurons, and increase neurotransmitters that may be declining during the aging process. Now, that being said, starting dance at any age will be beneficial because neuroplasticity happens throughout the entire lifespan.